Hello guys, so you're welcome to today's tutorial. In today's tutorial, so we're going to learn how I created this simple flyer for my spiritual father in the realms of prayer. Okay, so we are really not going to take a lot of time, so let us just get started. Okay, so the first thing I did was creating my margins. So I came to view, new guide layout, and then you can see right, top right, left button. They are all 100 pixels just to make them equal. Okay, so I added my shape by clicking on the rectangle tool, changing the color to blue because that was the color I worked with, and then just holding, clicking, and then dragging. Okay, so that's it. I really did not want to make my background complex, so I just added one image to it. That is this image. So you just import your image, you right click, you rasterize, because I'll just be erasing some parts, so I just have to rasterize it. You come to the normal side. I worked with screen because I didn't really want it to be seen a lot of times. So now you click on your eraser tool. Okay, so if you're not really seeing your eraser tool, it may be that you've not rasterized your layer. That's why you hold, you click, you come to rasterize layer, and then the hardness of the eraser tool should be 0. Okay, this way. So now let me just take some portion out like this. Okay, I think it's fine with me. All right, so that was the reason I needed to rasterize, so that I can just erase some part just to make it blend with the blue. All right, so now let me just click on the rectangle, hold on control, and then click on the image, right click, and then you go to group layers. Let me just name it background. Okay, so now I'll click on OK. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock up my background group because it may be distracting me, maybe if I want to pick up a layer or something. So I just click on the background, and then you see the padlock sign over here on top of the background. You click on it, and then it will be logged. Okay, so now let's start working. We are going to add the name of the ministry to it, and then all right, so text tool, I work with Exiforma as my font. Okay, Exiforma something. So the name is Jesus World, and then Ministries. All right, that's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm going to bolden the Jesus World a bit. Let me make it bold, and then with the ministries I'm just going to reduce it. Okay, medium is fine. I'm just going to reduce the font. Let me make it 8. Now let me just open them up so that they can feel what. Okay, that's it. That's pretty cool. So let me center it and then work this out. I really did not want to make the Jesus World stand alone, so I added an eclipse. So I right click on the rectangle tool, I choose eclipse tool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make my fill none, that is empty, and then with my stroke I'm going to make it white. All right, so you hold, you click, you drag, and then you're going to have something like this. Now I'm going to duplicate this one just to make it double. Okay, so I can just choose to put it anywhere, and then I'll just turn it up or something. Now this is what I have. Okay, so now the program's name is in the realms of prayer. I've already designed this in Adobe Illustrator. So let me use this opportunity to introduce you to our upcoming graphic design online course. Okay, so with the course I'm going to teach you how to work with Adobe Illustrator and then Photoshop as well. About this one, for the sake of this tutorial, let me just skip it and then move it from Illustrator to Photoshop. Okay, so I did a lot of samples, and I think it came out that I'm going to work with this one. Okay, So I'm going to change the color. That's it, and let me just import it to Photoshop because that's where we are working. All right, so we have it here in the realms of prayer. Okay, so I'm going to add my father's image to it. I'm going to add his image to it. All right, so that's him right there. I think the image was a bit tilted. It really wasn't straight, so let me just do it. Okay, so maybe in this tutorial also I'm not going to get time to explain to you how I worked around the image, because you can see the image, it really has a lot of shadows in it. So I worked it out over here in the camera raw filter. Okay, I worked it out over here in the camera raw filter. So maybe I wouldn't get time to be explaining everything, but I believe when you join our online class, we are going to have a lot of knowledge when it comes to this one. So I just had to change it and then make it some natural skin over there, and then take away some shadows, and then add some whites to it, and then some highlights. Okay, maybe I wouldn't get time to take you through, but for the sake of the tutorial, let me just rush it out, and then you just go away. Okay, so I think this is pretty cool. It's better than before. You can see before, after. Okay, so I wanted to make the image stand out, so I added some stroke to it, some white stroke color. So you click on stroke and then you just select the color white. Okay, so what we are left with is Monday to Friday. Okay, so with that one, you pick your text layer and then you just type something. Monday to Friday. Okay, Control+A to select all. You'll adjust it. Let me make the font bold. No, bold really is not coming out nice. Now let me make it extra bold. Okay, so let me just enlarge it, position it well, maybe here. Now let me add the shape that I added to it. All right, so I'm still going to maintain. No, let me change it to fill. Let me just make this one. Let me fill this one and make the stroke none, and then draw the rectangle too, like this. I hope you are following. Okay, so if you don't understand anything, you just let me know in the comment section. Okay, so now let me just pick my pen tool and then change it from path to shape. Okay, so now let's just drop some shape, funny shape over here. We're only trying to be creative, you understand? Yeah. So now I'm going to merge the shape layer and then the rectangle layer. Merge shapes, you can see it over here. Now click on the rectangle to make the fill empty and then add some strokes to it, like white. It looks pretty good, huh? Okay, so let us add the time. So that one too, I work with the ellipse tool. You click on shift and then you draw just to get it right, or to get the shapes or the size the same or equal. Okay, so that's it. I have it in white, but remember in the flyer it was in some gradient something. So you just you right click on the layer, that's the eclipse layer. You go to blending option and then you come to gradient overlay. I already have the gradients drawn over here, so I wouldn't take your time taking you through the gradient and all of stuff. So we are going to do more of the detailed tutorials in our online course, so you can just join and then we will have fun together. Okay, it's almost 10 minutes. I really did not want this tutorial to be that long. Okay, guys, so that's it. And we really have it, Jesus World Ministries in the realms of prayer. And then we have it right there, Monday to Friday, 2 p.m. Thank you so much for following. So if you want to save it, you hold Control S, you save on your computer. You show the location, desktop, you name it, in the realms of prayer. Alright, so now you change the save type to JPEG, and then you click on save. Boom. And there you go. We have it. Now it's saved. Now let's see if we can open it now. Okay, it's here. It appeared on my other screen. So that's it. Jesus World Ministries in the realms of prayer. Wow, we did this together. Congratulations to us. We really did well. Okay, guys, thank you very much. If you've not liked or followed, you just like, you follow, you share. See you in our next video. Bye. Boom.